G'day folks, I'm back again. Just to give another update on what's going on. I've actually been pretty busy the last couple of days. I've done quite a bit in my garage, spent a couple of hours out here every day for 3 days. Today's day 4 and I am feeling pretty ratty. So I'm not doing much today at all, and I won't do anything tomorrow, and Monday I've got to drive all the way to the city and back for a doctor's appointment, and Tuesday I won't get anything done, or Wednesday, so yeah, I've got about a week off to rest, which is good because I'm going to need it. My body's pretty beat. But I wanted to show you what is going on at the moment. I thought it was a good tip to share. So this here, okay, this, oh crikey, I wish I could show you the original colour that it was, but I can't. I probably should have before I started on it, but such is life. It was a dark walnutty colour, really dark though. Now I have a small bedroom. I live in a unit in Australia. I live in a really large unit. There are 3-bedroom houses in Australia smaller than my unit. Every room in it is king size except for the bedrooms. Don't quite understand that. But anyway, I love my little unit. I love where I live, not ever intending on moving until I build my own home. So I thought, well, the room is small, so I'm not going to change my house. I need to change my furniture. And the furniture was getting old anyway, dated. So I've decided to paint it and do a French bourgeois finish on it. We'll tell you more about that as we get along. It involves 24 karat gold. It's going to be lush. But for now I've decided to paint my furniture, and I've started with this bed head. Originally I was going to do it in an off-white colour, and yesterday I did spray paint it. Quickly discovered, I don't care what everybody else is doing on YouTube, spray paint is crap. It is one incredibly expensive way to go about doing things. I only gave it a crack because I noticed other people on YouTube were spray painting everything, and I thought, maybe they know something I don't. Well, I used an entire can of spray on this. It looked like crap. The coverage was terrible. And that was it. I took the rest of the stuff back, got my money back, and came back to my good old trusty can of paint. So I'm going over it now with a can of paint. And as a result of that, I also decided not to go off white. I decided to stick with bright white, which is the better option anyway, if I want the contrast. And look, if I'm going to put 24 karat gold on my furniture, then you know what? Bright, high gloss white, that is the way to go. Let's face it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now. I am giving that a good old paint. It's 3/4 done. There's a little bit here that I haven't done. It's yet to be done. I'll do that in a second. But the tip I wanted to give you, this gorgeous bed head, it's a sleigh bed head. I don't think you can see it here. And I'm obsessed with sleigh beds. I absolutely love them. And so this one was a proper bed. It had a slat bed base, and it had a bed end. And this bed head actually takes up, because it's curved, it takes up about 20 centimetres from the wall. Then you've got a bed end, takes up another 20 something centimetres. In the standard Australian double bedroom, you don't have room for that. But then if you have that kind of bed in your bedroom, there's nothing left for you to have a tall boy. And I need somewhere to put my clothes. Plus I got sick of bumping in and hurting myself on the bed end, and I just don't really like the look of full beds. I don't. I'm a very particular woman. I like what I like, and I don't like everything else. That's just the way I am. So I actually ripped this whole bed apart. Got rid of the bed ends, got rid of the slats. I ditched it all and went and got myself an ensemble base. Put my mattress on that. I got myself a spring ensemble base. I have a really bad back, so that was the other reason I wanted something softer, and having a spring ensemble base just gave me that little bit of extra whatever. So my back hurts a little bit less. It just means when I roll over, there's a little bit more give on my shoulders, so I don't wake up with really swollen shoulders, which is what was happening. I was waking up in the morning with really swollen shoulders. I have psoriatic arthritis, and you cannot put that much pressure on a joint and not have it just swell. And so that's what was happening. I was waking up in the morning and I'd have boulders on my shoulders and a boulder on my neck, and it was really painful and just awkward and ugly and uncomfortable and horrible. So I got a ensemble base, and that has made the difference. And then I've got a latex mattress, and I'm in the middle of also getting a memory foam topper as well, because my bed cannot be soft enough. I'd be better off with a water bed, but they're really expensive and I can't afford one. Anyway, back to the point. I'm waffling. You'll get used to it if you haven't already. So yeah, I broke my bed apart, threw half it in the tip, gave the bed end away to a mate. He wanted to use it as a bed head as well. He had the exact same idea as me, and I kept my bed head. And so what I'm doing now is simply painting it up. I'm going to putty in these holes. Probably should have done it already, but I was impatient and wanted to see what the paint looked like. I've been hanging to do this for months, so I was really impatient to paint it so I could feel like I'd started. But now I need to go back and putty all those holes up, which is easy enough to do. But yeah, I'm going to putty the holes up, and you can buy the L brackets. You can buy them online, you can buy them at Bunnings, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach my ensemble to this gorgeous sleigh bedhead, and voila, there you go. I've got the bedhead of my dreams. As I said, I'm obsessed with the sleigh beds. I will only ever probably have sleigh bed heads because I love them, and I just think everything else is ugly. I'm a very particular woman, what can I say? Anywho, so that's it. And so that was my hot tip. If you're, I don't know, if you're in a similar position, if you've got a bed that you love, but it's not quite right, mate, break the bed apart. Keep what you want of it. Use what you want. Ditch the rest. Think outside the box. You can't buy, at least not to my knowledge, you can't just buy sleigh bed heads. You can't. They don't make them, and they don't make them for ensembles. It's one of a kind. And it's gorgeous, and I love it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And it was all because I bought a second-hand sleigh bed for cheap as chips, and then dismantled it so that I could have my sleigh bed head. And I don't regret it. I love it. It still takes up 20 centimetres, which is a lot of space in a small, bedroom, but that's okay. I can suck that up for the joy of having a sleigh bed head, because I really do love it. So yeah, so that's where I'm at the moment. I'm painting it up. This will probably take me about a week to get done, and that'll go in my room, and then I'll start on my bedside tables, and then I'll start on my tall boy, and then I'll start on the 24 karat gold, and I'll definitely video that properly. But yes, hot tip for this stuff too, if you don't already know. So my hot tip number one, I don't care what anybody says, don't bother with spray paint. You'll use twice as much, it'll cost you more money. Just stick with a can of paint. Look, this little can of paint over here, it's a little tester pot, right? First of all, this stuff goes a lot further than anything. It cost me $5. That's like the stacks in it. Like that's probably the total amount that I will use, and not even all of that, for an entire bedroom suite. Paint goes a long way. So $5 for that at Bunnings. And it's good quality. It's British paints. And that's my other hot tip. Spend the extra money on the good quality paint. The reason being, the thing that's great about good quality paints is they make up for your mistakes. You don't have to be a master painter. Just get yourself a decent quality brush and decent quality paint, and the rest will work itself out. I'm not a great painter, but you'll see over the next few vlogs on this will completely blend. You will not see my brush strokes, and that isn't me. That's not me. I'm a crap painter. Like dead set, me painting is just up and down like this to get the paint on and then slapping it on the side like this. There's nothing artisan about that. But good quality paint makes up for all your mistakes. So spend the money on that and you won't have to worry about the long-term drama. It'll last longer as well. Paint lacquers, be gentle with them for the first 4 weeks because they take a couple of hours to dry. They take 4 weeks to properly harden. But once they're hardened, they will last and last and last a lifetime. It'll be good quality and well done. So spend the extra money on that and always make sure to prep properly. That's the other hot tip. Prep, 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 prep. I sanded all of this. Every inch of this, I sanded it. Now, all I did was scruff it up like a 240 grit sand. Like it wasn't anything major. I didn't try and take the other gloss off. I just simply scruffed it up. And that's all you need. But you want to get that scruffed up look everywhere because that's what's going to enable your new paint to hold tight. So that's the other hot tip. And that's it. Okay, well this has been a waffly 11.5-minute video. So I will let you go, my friends, and I hope this has been helpful. And as always, if you have any questions, just hit Bruce and I up on the Facebook page. Okay, cheers lovelies, bye.